Hey guys, this is Arkel here, and I apologize for the sounds in the background if you can hear them. My room is right next to the dryer, unfortunately, so sometimes it makes noises when it's on. But anyway, so I just want to go ahead and make a quick little dolly video. This is pretty random. I just thought this would be fun to do. A while back, I noticed that the resin tones for Panda, then Calliope, and Shu were actually really similar, so I decided to give their heads a swap and see how they looked on the other body. It was actually really funny at the time. I don't know what they were wearing, but it was definitely not very gender specific, so it was quite hilarious. But I decided that, what if I tried again and see what happens? So I'm sure if you guys read the title of this video, you guys already know what I've done. But, if for some reason you don't, I went ahead and swapped their bodies. So I don't know how well you can see that. Like I said, the first time I had swapped them, I didn't change their clothes or anything like that, so it looked really funny. But putting them in their proper clothes and then seeing how they look, it actually does not look that bad. Like I said, if I didn't mention it before, their resin colors are pretty much identical. I would say that maybe the normal skin color from Deermine is a little bit deeper in color, but other than that, like, it's pretty much the same. You can probably tell that the body that I have, Shu's body on Panda over here, it does look a little bit lighter, especially where the neck is, but that's obviously because, like, when you do face-ups on dolls, their heads will look darker than the body anyway. But it's still, like, really, really good match. Like, it looks a bit lighter than it does in real life. But, the body anyway. But yeah, so I thought that would be kind of interesting, and, so, technically right now they are, the opposite gender. They are gender bent right now, technically, but, they actually look really good in the opposite, body, and I like that, it makes Shu a little bit taller, and I don't know, like, his head is a little bit bigger than most of my dolls, so I don't know why, but it just, like, maybe the proportions or whatever of Panda's body, it gives him a better look, I think. I don't know why. It just looks like he was kind of made for that body more so than his own. But, Panda, I've always kind of, like, in my dreams, she came across as a definite tomboy anyway. So I always imagined her to be very, like, boyish, masculine, I guess. So Shu's body actually suits her rather nicely. But yeah, they won't stay this way, obviously, because of anatomically correct bits. But yeah, I thought that would be really interesting to show you guys, and they actually look really good on each other's bodies. It's really surprising, and you can't really tell in this outfit anyway. I would say that if you want to be very nitpicky, if I get up in here pretty close, you can see there's a little bit of bulging around the chest area on Shu here, but you'd have to be kind of looking for it to really notice. In this particular shirt anyway. Most of the shirts you would obviously be able to tell really quickly, but I actually never really cared much for the large chest on that particular body anyway. Calliope doesn't have as large of a chest as it does, and I don't think Panda would either. So anyway, maybe someday I'll actually get around to sanding those a little bit. Not like off, but I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, so yeah, I just want to go ahead and show you them. My camera is really out of focus, but yeah, so I thought that was really cool, and yeah, I don't know, like, she looks really nice on that body, actually. I'm quite surprised. But I'm going to go ahead and switch them back, but I wanted to go ahead and show you. If for any reason that you are wondering about hybrids between Kroby Doll, Deermine, I would say, is a very close match to it. Like I said, the only real difference I can see is that Deermine is a little bit deeper in color, but again, when you do face-ups, it's going to be darker anyway, so it's not a huge deal, at least from my perspective. Sorry, I got cut off again. I seriously cannot record anything for a few minutes without being interrupted. It's ridiculous. Either by cats or people, it's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say, is that, I forgot what I was saying, but basically I just saying about Deermine and Kroby Doll and the resin match, and, not that, like, I would say that the resin match is pretty good, But that being said, I don't believe that Dear Mind sells their bodies or headpieces separately. I believe you can only buy them as a like a full doll. So, and also the chances of you finding something like Dear Mind like in the regular skin tone, if that makes sense, is probably a little bit harder since most of their dolls are in white skin. But anyway, I thought that would be interesting to share, and yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say, and they look really nice, actually. So, yeah. And she was actually wearing shoes for once. It's amazing. Um, I'm sure he's hating me for it. But anyway, he's hating me for having a female body anyway. So, yeah, so anyway, that's about it. And thank you guys so much for watching. And, yeah, I still cry every time because I can't reply to old comments.